So let's just jump into it then. Um, what I usually use is speed of light. Um, increases your movement speed by 70% for 8 seconds. I can use this on demand um, whenever I need it. Long arm of the law, garbage. Pursuit of justice is nice if you want a constant movement speed, but you're going to be only moving at about 25% at all times. Only because you're usually pulling your um, holy power for the heavy fights, for your like heavy attacks that are going to be done to you. So I usually just use this because if I ever need it, I can activate it. It's there, 70%. It's as fast as a rogue sprint. So there it is. Let's see, 30. It's all situational. Fist of Justice. I swap this and Repentance out as needed, just depending on what I need. If I need a 30-second stun, or a stun I can use every 30 seconds, then I go here. If I need to CC some stuff, I go Repentance. 45, we got Eternal Flame. That's honestly, it's probably the best one you can use right now because Sacred Shield only absorbs X, whereas Eternal Flame heals X but ticks twice as often and does a fuck ton of damage because of your Bastion of Glory, which we'll get into here in a little bit. Level 60, it's again situational. I use Unbreakable Spirit all the time. If I'm doing some LFRs, I use Clemency because I can use my hands 2 times. They have 2 charges, which I usually get a lot of just stupid tanks. So I have to usually use my Hand of Protection there a lot. 75, I was using Holy Avenger. I switch Holy Avenger out with Divine Purpose every once in a while. I like spamming my Shield of the Righteous over and over because this has a 25% chance to cause Divine Purpose, and Divine Purpose makes it to where any ability that costs Holy Power is instant, or not instant, but consumes none Holy Power and acts as though there were 3 Holy Power used to cast it. So it's pretty much a instant poof, there's a full power Shield of the Righteous for free. Or there's a full power Eternal Flame, which is awesome. However, it's all RNG based, so you have a 25% chance for that to happen. If you don't like that, sometimes it's not the best to roll with. I know on bosses that cause a lot of damage at a certain time, I'll take Holy Avenger straight up because I know when it's going to happen, and when it happens, I can use this and just go to town and be prepared for it. So, level 90. I've been switching between Holy Prism and Light's Hammer. Holy Prism has a lot of utility. You can heal yourself and then damage 5 enemies around you, or you can damage 1 enemy and heal 5 allies around you, which is really cool if the healers need some help or you need to do some AoE damage. This is really nifty. It's a very different playstyle. Light's Hammer, though, is pretty nice. It's like a second Consecrate, and it heals people that are around you, that are in the radius, as well as damages everything around you, so it's kind of nice to use. Execution Sentence, no, it's too slow healing, and it's more of a DPS thing, so use this for ret, definitely. And glyphs, Glyph of Alabaster Shield, yes please. Every time you block, it increases the damage of your next Shield of the Righteous by 10%, so it gives you a little bit of extra threat there. It stacks up to 3 times. So essentially you could do 30%. I probably will not do 30% ever, because I'm blocking 40% of the time, so I might get 1 or 2 charges at best, but 3 very rarely. Glyph of Divine Protection. Pretty much Divine Protection itself only works against magical damage. This cuts the percentages in half, You get 20 magical and 20 physical reduction. It's pretty nice. You can swap this out if there's just a strict magic fight, but I usually always use this because it's nice. Your third one is optional. I mean, you can use Avenging Wrath, I guess. I mean, it heals you for 1% of your maximum health every 2 seconds, kind of blah. You can use Battle Healer. Instead of healing you, it heals like party and raid members around you for 30% of the normal heal. Again, that's kind of like a Holy Paladin thing, honestly, but you could use it as well. Like I said, this is optional. Say if you like complete control of your Consecrate, instead of dropping it below yourself, you can use this, and you can target it like a Death Knight's Death and Decay. Let me see here. Nope. 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 No. No. You could use this. Your Holy Wrath does an additional 50% damage to targets with less than 20% health. I guess. Let's see. Physical damage reduction caused by Hammer of the Righteous now lasts 50% longer. Meh. Oh, yeah, I'm wrong with that one. Forgot about that one. Hand of Sacrifice. It no longer redirects damage to the Paladin. So say if I'm tanking and I notice a healer's in some deep shit, you can use your... Oh wow, I'm bad. I don't even have that on my bars. That's silly. I don't know how that got off. I was probably fucking with something. Oh, okay. Yeah, this stupid thing. Alright. Yeah, Hand of Sacrifice. Places a hand on a party or raid member, reducing damage taken by 30%. And it normally, the tooltip has changed because I have that glyph on, but it normally redirects 30% damage reduction to the target that you hand, and it redirects it to yourself. So you take the 30% damage instead of that person. But with that glyph, you don't get any damage. It just reduces damage, period. Which is really nice. Alright, so where was I at? We're gonna go back to this thing. Alright, minor glyphs, doesn't matter. There's none that are even worth it. Like, that you need. Bubble Hearth glyph for the win, I guess. Alright, as far as stats are going, I talked earlier in this video. I only have a 537 item level. Let's see. Pretty much stat priorities are going to be the drawing a blank. Shit. Mastery, more or less. You're going to want to be hit and expertise capped. Make sure you're above 15% on expertise and you're above 8% on hit, so you never miss or get dodged or get parried. Once you're there, you want to make sure you have mastery. All of the mastery. I should have more mastery than this, but I still have some haste gems from where I was rocking the haste build. I'm going to replace those as soon as I can. But yeah, I replaced all of the gems that doesn't matter with full mastery gems. I replaced this with expertise and mastery. Red sockets, I've used the orange one with the expertise and mastery. In fact, they are called Keen Vermilion Onyxes. And then mastery and stamina, Passant Wild Jades. And the full-on mastery ones are Fractured Sun's Radiance. Yeah, and that's it. For your shoulder enchants, you're going to want the 300 stamina and 100 dodge. I can't remember the name of them for the life of me, but they're on Noxic. Go look it up. You definitely want that. And then for your chest, you just want the 300 stamina. Bracers, you want the 170 mastery. Your weapon, they'll tell you to use. I always use Windsong because you get a chance to have mastery or haste, which is always nice. Um, the other one just increases your strength, which I don't see a point. I really don't. Um, and then for your shield, it's 170 parry. Cloak, I forgot to even go over the cloak. 200 stamina. For your helmet, you're gonna want. I was doing the legendary quest, so I have the Indomitable Primal Diamond. And then, yeah, that should be it on that side. And then on this side, you're going to want to enchant with 170 haste. In fact, I'm not entirely sure. If there is a mastery one, take it. If not, go with the haste. Let's see, we have enchanted. You want the leg enchants, 430 stamina and 165 dodge. Again, all of these are available on noxic.com. The actual names of them, I can't for the life of me remember. The boots, 140 mastery and minor speed increase. And if your rings have sockets, just shove mastery in them, not haste. Mastery. I haven't got those out yet. And yeah, that's it. I guess I'll go over this too. The reason we're going mastery, for the reason I'm going mastery personally, is because if you do haste, like I said in the beginning of this video, your abilities come back faster, their cooldowns are a lot quicker, but you have a lot less damage reduction for your Shield of the Righteous. So yeah, while you can spam Shield of the Righteous all day, it doesn't really help if your Shield of the Righteous reduces damage by like 20%. Because 20% is 20%. It's kind of like meh. The way that I've seen Paladins work in Mists, for the most part, is Shield of the Righteous is a big deal. Like, if you're not firing that off, and if your mastery's not high enough to where it's like, the higher 30%, 40%, like you start getting up there, I'm at 57%. I mean, that's more damage reduction that most of my cooldowns give me. I mean, that's more than my Guardian of Ancient Kings provides me. So, take it as you will. This is the way that I'm rolling right now, and I take way less damage than I used to. And I block way more than I did before. So that's even more damage reduction. I guess total avoidance is the word for it. You want as much total avoidance as possible. Stamina, you want to make sure you have a decent amount of stamina to take a hit, but stamina is not everything. Mastery is everything. But yeah, your mastery increases the damage reduction of your Shield of the Righteous by 29. Well, I have a mastery rating of 29.59%. So, right off the bat, Shield of the Righteous, just flat out, reducing physical damage that you take by 55%. So yeah, for the 29% mastery, like I just showed you earlier, I'll show you again. %54 damage reduction. That's a big deal. It's a lot of damage that you're reducing. Also, what happens is it adds 29% to your Bastion of Glory. Now, here's where this build starts getting awesome. Let's see here. I'll just. Alright, so I'm firing. I'll just use this ability. I'll just get it instantly. There's 4. I need one more. Alright. Your next Eternal Flame used to heal yourself heals for an additional 197%. Holy fuck. So, I just healed myself for 130k. And it's ticking for... I can't see the tick. Shit. Well, it's healing 29,000 every 2.4 seconds. So, almost 30,000 every 2 seconds, which is nice. On top of you using Seal of Insight, on top of you mitigating damage with by blocking, and Shield of the Righteous. It's a big deal. You take way less you take way less damage than what you would normally take. If you have any questions later on about the build, just feel free to message me on Twitch or YouTube. I'm probably going to export it to YouTube. But I'm open to answer any